You know, half the time I don't realize what my hair looks like until I pick up the camera and, you know, we're gonna roll with it. But I am about to go feed Coral for the night. And I thought I was gonna try to show the aesthetic tree, but I don't know why this tree likes to blink for you guys. Like, I think it's these white lights because they are LED, and it's the first year I've had LED lights on the tree. Anyway, okay, aesthetic star. I was gonna attempt to feed Coral for the night, and I just kind of wanted to talk about her transformation a little bit and kind of sound like some of the cool things on her. Because I've had her for almost 2 months. December 19th, I will have had her for no, 3 months actually. Because I got her September 19th. So, yeah. So if you guys don't know, this is Coral. I'm sorry, Coral, I'm blinding you. I didn't realize the flash was on. So this is Coral. She is a koi beta female. And zooming away because she don't like the flash, don't blame her. And she's the first female beta I've ever had. She's the first koi beta I've ever had. And she's a really cool looking thing. She did not look anything like this on the day that I got her. And I'll talk about that more in a little bit. But if you guys want to watch me feed Coral, that's what I'm going to do now. So let's see if I don't drop my phone in the fish tank. I feed her different foods. So like she's getting these, not these. Well, okay, these are these, but these are actually not these. Okay, let me explain. These are in this container, but they are, let me watch her because she likes to jump. These are Haikiri Beta Gold. They're not actually what it says on the outside, hence the hike on the top. So she's getting Haikiri Beta Gold tonight. The last several meals she got fluval bug bites, which again, none of this is sponsored, but just showing you what I feed her. And occasionally, on special occasions, like she got one, still watching the fish, she got one on Thanksgiving, she gets some bloodworms, she'll get another one on Christmas. But anyway, let's feed her before she jumps out of the tank, because I've always heard like betas jump, and I've had 2 betas before with Flame and Bolt. They never jumped. Yeah, she's launched at my fingers several times. So you guys can watch her eat. Here, she'll find the food. She gets 5 of these. The bug bites is kind of dependent on just because they're all different sizes. Did that drop in there? I did not drop in there. There's your, oh, you're getting 6 tonight. And she gets fed again tomorrow morning. And let me tell you, with the cold weather we've been having and the way that our heater's been having to click on, my tank is evaporating so much faster than it used to. Like this, it's supposed to be like up to this here, so I need to refill that. But as long as the heater is under the water, that's all that matters. Okay, so let's talk about her glow up, and we can have this aesthetic Christmas without blinky lights, because that's why I think it's the LED, because these are incandescent and they don't do that. So I don't know. They don't blink in real life, but on camera they're like, it's weird. Anyway, so let's talk about her glow up. So on day 1, she's my first female beta. Like I said, I had 2 previously. I had Bolt, who I got in 2021, who passed away November of 2023, so he lived a long time. He was my first beta fish ever. And then I had Flame, who I got November 2023, later in the month, and he passed away July of this year, 2024. I'm not sure what was wrong with him or why he died so quickly. He just like developed dropsy overnight and died. Bolt, I'm pretty sure he just died of old age, but yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there. But because I wasn't sure what happened there, I tore down the tank, bought a new tank in July of this year. So I bought it because Flame actually died while I was in the hospital, and so on my last day as I was leaving the hospital, I went on a shopping spree and bought a new tank and everything, and then I set it up. And this is the first time I decided to do like a fishless cycle, because when I got Bolt, I knew enough that they had to do like heaters, 5 gallons and, filters, that kind of thing. I didn't know about cycling at that point, but I knew about it by the time I got Flame. And so because I was restarting over, I did a fishless cycle that actually ended up lasting until September. So from July to September, I had an empty tank. That was a test and a half of patience. But then September 19th, I got this beautiful girl, and I saw her in the store. I always knew I wanted a koi, and this time I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a female because I've had male and I just want to get a female. And so I saw her in the store. She was tiny, she was pale. My dad actually thought she was sick because of the way she looked, but something just like, I looked through the other females, they were prettier, they were bigger, but something just drew me to her. And like, I can't explain it because it wasn't a feeling I had with either of the other two, actually. I was like, I am 100% sure I want this fish. So here is a picture of Coral on day one. Completely different looking, right? And I'm about to show you the progression of Coral, which is interesting and also something I noticed a couple days ago. So because she has the marble gene, she changes, but I didn't expect this drastic of a change. So like, yeah, that was day one. And honestly, I thought she was adorable. Like, she's this plain, pale, sickly, red-gilled fish, but I was like, you're adorable, you're coming home with me. And she was teeny tiny. She's probably like tripled, maybe tripled her size since I got her. And yeah, so she was so small and so pale, I could barely even like find her in the tank. But yeah, that was day one. That was September 19th. And then soon after we got her, she went through a whole thing of Hurricane Milton, because we had Helene, which was literally like less than 10 days after I got her. But we were home for that. The power flickered, but it never went off, so I didn't feel the need to turn the fish tank off because we were home. If the power had fully gone out, I would have unplugged everything so it didn't surge when it came back on, but it never went out. So she never even knew Helene happened. But Milton, just like October 9th, so October 8th, or no, not even 8th, the 7th, we evacuated. And so I had unplugged everything because I didn't want, and we did lose power, so it's a good thing I did. So she went for 2.5 days, not that long after I got her, with no filter, no heater, and no food. And I was terrified when I came back that if she would be okay, but she was perfectly fine. So she went through kind of trial by fire in her first month here. But so that was interesting early days with her. And I noticed she started changing colors, which was so much fun. So that's kind of a little progression, and that kind of brings us up to the current date of a picture I took like, I don't know, 4 days ago. And then also some pictures I took like yesterday of, I noticed she has 2 different colored eyes. And so like, not like they're crazy colors, but one's like way more white than the other. I actually looked it up to make sure that it was normal, and it is with kois. So I found that really interesting. Like, she's just so fun and interesting, and you can see the progression of the colors. She's changing even now. It's like I wake up and I have a different fish every day, so it's really fun to have a koi. And yeah, I'm kind of hooked on koi females at this rate. Like, I don't know, she's really special, and I love her. And unfortunately, as good as I am so far at keeping fish alive, I'm not so good with plants. So in the interim of waiting for the tank to cycle and getting the fish, I decided to get some Java fern on August 31st. I picked up some Java fern, and I have a habit of like shopping after I get out of the hospital because I've been in the hospital for 2 days. So I got some Java fern, and yeah, there's one plant left. You might have seen it. It's the one that's like chilling on the fake plant. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for more real plants, since I kind of just end up killing them, because honestly, August 31st to, what is today, December 13th, and there's one left, and that's probably the best I've ever done. Yeah. But anyway, so I thought you'd just like that little update on Coral. It's really fun, and if you guys don't know, I write poetry, but I also just kind of like played off of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, and revamped it for the animals, which I'm going to post on Christmas Eve, but I added Coral in there because I was like, it's Coral's first Christmas home. So hopefully she'll be like Bolt and I'll be able to share multiple Christmases with her. And yeah, there's not much more I have to say on that topic. Just waiting for my Dexcom to warm up, and we'll end this with a cute cat. Right, Ninja? I don't know why my flash keeps turning on. He's not going to give us the time of day, so I'll see you guys in the next one.